when I was a really young kid, actually. And
in Louisiana, right? You're from Louisiana.
Yeah. I remember being in the back seat of, my dad was always into vintage cars.
Wow.
And we had a Studebaker from the 50s. Had big green, like faded lime bench seat in the front and in the back. I remember being in the back. I remember exactly where I was. I remember it like it was yesterday. And I remember kind of thinking like, I was probably, I don't know, 8 years old-ish. And I remember thinking like, wow, look at this. It was like I was looking through my eyeballs kind of thing. I was kind of disconnected from myself in a strange sort of way, and like, what if this person that's looking through this kid's eyes had been born in India or China or somewhere, you know?
You're thinking that as a kid.
I was thinking that, as a single digit. I don't remember the exact number. 8, 9 years old. I was a young kid in the backseat of my mom's car at the post office. I remember exactly where I was.
That's really young to have that kind of consciousness, man.
Well, and so then, that snowballs into that sort of mentality since I was that young. And then I remember having thoughts of like, well, what is money? I mean, this paper's not worth anything as far as just what it is. It's just what it represents. It makes it worth something. So
it's all what it gets assigned to it.
Yeah. So as a kid, I was just weirded out by it. I'm like, this is a strange thing that this money.
Good. I guess we should say Cole Bruce is a really good friend, and gosh, we talk about everything from singer-songwriters to theology, everything. But even just a lot of the songwriters, if we just limit it to that, it starts forming a mindset and a value system, right? That is kind of unconventional. And you know what's funny, man? I didn't even know how unconventional it was.
Yeah.
Until I started hanging around non-musicians. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. And became friends with those people, but it kind of threw me.
Yeah, it's an odd world that you can get thrust into there.
Yeah. Yes.
A dozen adults traveling on a 50-foot rolling trailer, sleeping in bunk beds. It's the only job where that's considered cool.
Yeah. It would be torture in some jobs.
It would be torture in any other job. It's torture for them. Are you kidding?
Oh. You know what's, I don't know if this is sick or what, but I loved it.
Yeah, I mean,
I love it.
I did, yeah, me too.